Hey everyone, Erica with the K here. Today is the day of my CAT scan. And so my appointment today is at 11:30. Nope, it's not. It's at 1:30 today. And it's saying to move back to improve focus, but I don't know. That just seems crazy. So my appointment today is at 1:30. It is 11:30 right now. I have to drink one and a half of these. It was really difficult to open, and I got the mocha one. It tastes like a protein drink. That's the best way I can explain it. Like a little chalky, a little bit not right, trying to be like a smoothie, but considering it's a medical thing, I'm pretty happy with it. They also gave me a straw, and I had kept it chilled this whole time. So they said you can do that. So I have to drink one and a half, so this full one, plus, and this is what it looks like inside. If you could see, oh, sorry, I already drank quite a bit. That's what it looks like inside. And so yeah, I cannot eat or drink anything else now that I started this. This morning I did have some eggs, vegan eggs, and vegan sausage. They said to have something light, but that's what I eat every morning. Vegan egg, vegan sausage, a hash brown, and I always put syrup on it because I'm a baby and I like sweet stuff. So that's what I had this morning. I think we were done eating by like 10:15, maybe, the latest. And I haven't eaten anything else. I did have water, and I just stopped drinking water at like literally 11:30 when I started to switch to this. I did not have coffee this morning. I read online. They didn't say I couldn't, but I read online that it could mess up like the CAT scan, like the imaging or something like that. There was something. Oh, and they said to dress comfortably. It's like raining today. I live in New York. It's like raining, so I am in like cozy clothes. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get undressed, and I have hair clips in and bobby pins. I have my earrings in, so I have to take all that out. So I'll definitely take all that out. They didn't say I did. I'm just assuming I have to because that's what I've had to do with all other things that I've had done. So I'm just going to do that just to prepare. But I think that's really it. And then I'm going to come on and let you guys know what to expect if you're going to get this. This is for a pelvic exam, like a pelvic CAT scan, because I have like a lot of pain down there. And so she wanted to see what was going on. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later. I don't think I said this. I have to finish drinking the one and a half by 12 o'clock today. So I have a half hour, and it is already 11:37. Really protein shaky where it's giving you that phlegm. But yeah, I have to like get on this. I'm about halfway done with the first one, and I have one whole one left. So I have to do one and a half in a half hour time span. Times will change based on when your appointment is, but this is just what's going on for me. I did read online not to eat anything for 4 hours before your appointment. I was more at like the 3.5 hour mark. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Bye. So I just finished the procedure. It's like, or the CAT scan. It's super easy. So I go in, they asked if my pants had any metal or anything like that, like probably zippers, and I was like, no, but my sweatshirt doesn't. They're like, that's fine, you can take it off. They're like, do you have a bra on? I was like, no, I don't. And she's like, you don't have a bra on? I'm like, no, I don't have a bra on. I had a double mastectomy. I don't have any boobs. So then you don't have to take off. Only thing I had to take off was my sweatshirt, but my shirt was fine, and my pants and my underwear were fine, and my shoes and socks, everything was still on for it. The machine looks like a donut. So you're not, if you're claustrophobic, it's not like you're in it, because you're like not in it. I guess it would depend on where it's actually taking the imaging of, but whatever. So I sat down first. I finished almost the rest of my drink. I had a little bit left, and she was like, I think you're fine. And then I got on the bed, and I went like feet first into like that donut shaped thing. So she's laying on the bed, and she puts the thing on my arms, put a needle in, and I just found out I was gonna have to get the needle, and I just had a panic attack, and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm having a panic attack. I was like crying, and I think I was just feeling sorry for myself, because I was thinking like I just went through so much, like I just didn't think like needles were going to be in my immediate future. And so I was just kind of having a panic attack, and she's like, okay, I'll give you a second. Oh, before that I had said, I was like, I'm not going to needle. She's like, you're okay, you'll be laying down for the whole thing, like, so if you pass out, you'll be fine, like making a joke. So then she came back in with the other lady who was actually doing the imaging. She's like, I want you to meet the lady who's doing the imaging. And I think she did that to like put my mind at ease, and I was trying to let them know like I'm not worried about anything except for the needles. The needles is like the part that gets me. So the other lady winds up coming in. She's like, all right, she's gonna put something on your arm right now to tighten it, and then she's gonna put the needle in. And it's like, lady, I don't want to hear this. Like, I don't want to hear this. So she puts the needle in. They wind up putting like that flexi tube in. She's like, I just want you to know you don't have a needle in your arm anymore. You just have a piece of plastic. And I'm like, I want to die. Like, I don't want to hear this stuff. And then she's like, you're going to go into the machine. So then she's like, put your arms above your head. And I'm like, with this thing in my arm, because usually whenever they put like an IV or something in my arm, I don't move my arm because I panic. So I stay still, like literally like a statue. And she's like, yeah. And like, she like put something around my thumb. And then I like had to move my arm up. So I was like scared, and I wouldn't put it down all the way because I didn't want pressure on it. So I was like holding it up the whole time. But both my arms are up. My husband's sitting here laughing at me because this is the first time he's hearing the story too. So I put my arms up, and then she's like, okay, it's like a 2-minute thing. We're going to roll you in or whatever. So you hear like whatever. The machine almost sounds like a dryer. Like it's like, sounds like clothes like tumbling. And then I actually had my eyes shut for most of it, and then I opened my eyes so I could be like, let me actually see what's going on. But it's just like the donut shaped thing, and it just seems like it's like tumbling or something. So then they roll me in, and then there's like a speaker, and it's like, hold your breath. And then it's like, meh, 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 but not like an MRI. Like, it's not very loud. It's very like chill, not loud at all. And so then they're like, okay, you can breathe now. And then you can breathe. And then, I think it's happened one more time like that. And she said, she's like, it's only going to be like 2 minutes. And then I'm going to come in. I'm going to tell you when you're going to get the stuff through your thing. And she's like, have you gotten that before? She had asked me earlier. And I was like, is it the same as when you get an MRI with contrast? She's like, no, it's different. This is going to make your whole body hot. And it's going to make you feel like you're peeing your pants. You're not peeing your pants. So I'm really glad they told me that, because last time when I got the MRI, I was like, don't tell me when you're putting the contrast in. I don't want to know. But if I didn't know what was happening, I would have had a panic attack. So she opens up the door. She's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, good. Like, barely speaking. I'm like, good. Because like, I don't want to move because I have this stupid thing in my arm. And she's like, all right, we're going to do the... First, they ran saline solution in the beginning. They're like, we're going to run the solution through to make sure it's a good line. They're like, you might taste a little salty. I didn't. And then they're like, all right, we're going to put the contrast in the IV. You're going to feel hot all over your whole body. And I felt it in my throat. I'm not sure if it targets where the Byram stuff is, because I felt it a lot in my throat. I felt it in my stomach, and I had just finished drinking it in my stomach, and in my vagina felt like it was burning. Like, it was like hot piss. It felt like I was peeing. It felt like I was sweating. It felt like the whole thing. Like, so I'm glad they told me. Then they roll you back in. They do some more imaging. Same thing. It sounds like whatever, but you're not confined in a tube. Like, it's very like free feeling. And then they rolled me out and was like, all right, we're done. And then she said, I think I explained it longer than it actually took, like, happened for it, right? Like, it was so quick. I feel like I was like in and out.
It went quicker than I expected it to go, but I think the way you're talking about it, it was longer than that. That's for sure. Yeah,
well, because I had the panic attack. So they like stopped everything to like make sure I was okay before they even put thing in my arm. Then they came in, they're like, you're done, you did great. They're like, it's not that bad, right? And then they came in and they started like messing with my arm, and then they're like, all right, you're all done. I'm like, is that thing out of my arm? They're like, yeah. And I'm like, all right. And then I was like normal after that, and I was like, woo. I was like, guys, I'm really sorry. You guys did great. I'm sorry I had a panic attack, whatever. And they were like, you're gonna get your results in 2 days. They said a day or two, and they were like, because it's Friday today, they're like, you'll probably get it next week. So that's the story. It really wasn't bad. If you don't like needles, it's bad because you have to get a needle, but it doesn't. The lady actually didn't hurt at all, and so it was pretty good. So that is the story, and I'll definitely have my results in this video. So I will see you guys later. Anything you wanted to add? Oh, my husband couldn't come in the room with me, and that was it. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey everyone, so I'm just coming on. We came home from the appointment. This is all the same day. I forgot to add that I don't think I had to take my jewelry off because my bracelets were still on my wrist, and let me show you my bracelets. And I was like, oh, do I have to take these off? And she was like, no, you're fine. So I just wanted to add that in. Came home, we ordered some food. We were eating lunch, and I got a phone call from the doctor, and she said she got my results already. So this was within like 2 hours of getting the imaging done. And she's like, there's nothing abnormal. So I was like, well, I'm still experiencing pain. And she's like, is it only when you're about to go to the bathroom? And I was like, no, actually, we were just in the car before. and I got a sharp pain in my stomach. And she's like, do you need to take pain pills for it? And I was like, no, it's like super sharp, super sudden, and it goes away. And she's like, I think it's the stitches. I think it's the sutures or whatever she calls them. She's like, I think that's what it is. And then she said, I'll see you in a month, and hopefully your stitches have dissolved. If not, we'll put you under and we'll take your stitches out like that, but we'd rather not do that. And I was like, yeah, absolutely, we'd rather not do that, because I had a full-blown panic attack just to get an IV in my arm. So anyway, wanted to just tell you guys the results. I am okay. I fell asleep right after that phone call. We took like a midday nap. I was so tired. I don't think I realized how much I was like stressing this. Like I was saying to my husband Joey, I was like, I don't even want to talk about it. Like I don't want to talk about it. So I feel really happy and relieved. And the procedure, or I keep calling it a procedure, the imaging stuff is not bad at all. Especially if you're not afraid of needles. It was literally the least invasive thing I think I've done so far. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I love you guys so much, and bye.